Hello and welcome to this video where I'm gonna show you exactly how I did move from that tractor to this tractor. The first step is to have a tractor, an old one and an old one that has not been renewed yet. I know that's quite obvious, but that's the first step. The second step is to remove all the dirt from the tractor. So you can start with a car chair, which can be applied on the area that do not need a specific treatment, like the electronic stuff. Obviously you're not gonna use the car chair, but on the wheel or on the bodywork, main bodywork of the tractor, you can clean it with it. After, you're gonna need water, tissue, and lots of energy and time. So once you've done that, you will have probably some rusts on the wheel. The third step is going to be the removing of the rusts of the tractor. You will find it on the metallic area of your tractor, which is mainly the wheel and all the body work and obviously all the mechanic that is in your tractor. If you have a really old tractor, it's gonna be the main body. So in order to remove this rust, you will need to scratch it with a specific paper, or you have different possibility to scratch it. It's gonna be with a screwdriver, in which you can add metallic brass, so it's gonna turn really fast and you can move it away. You can move the rust away really much easier, with really much more facility. So once you've done that, you're gonna need to analyze, and this is depending only on your tractor. I'm gonna give you my example, but it can have different problems because it's old. For example, the main problem we had was about the battery. The battery was not working, so we had to change it. But why it wasn't working is that the alternator wasn't working anymore enough to charge back the battery while the tractor was turned on. So every time we used it, we knew we will have to recharge the battery before we want to use it again. So it was quite a mess. And so in order to remove this, you can have some difficulties because sometimes they are not produced anymore. So you can maybe find one on another old tractor, or you can have the same possibility as we had, it was simply to remove it with a better alternator that is not meant to be on the tractor, but like can somehow. So you can try to install it yourself, or you can call professionals so they can install it by themselves. And that's what we personally that's what we did that's what I did with the tractor, with the Massey Ferguson I have. So we are actually talking about the fourth step, to remove all the things that do not work exactly well. So you can check the old system, obviously, and all the mechanic system. This is depending on what's wrong on your tractor. This was the main problem of our tractor, the alternator, and so we changed it, and now it works better than ever. And so that's really cool. Once everything is done on the things that do not work, all the rust, everything is cleaned, so you can basically start the most satisfying step of renewing a tractor. You need to go for the painting. So you will need to take off the area you can take off, so it's gonna be easier to paint them. So we do not all have the spray with the painting like goes super easily, so because it's a question of budget actually. This was the case for me, so I had to make choice, and so I decided to paint it with a foam wall, which ended up with looking good painting. So You just need to be away from the dirt. You just need to check which color it is exactly. But the first step for me was to paint back the wheel, so I used a simple anti-rust painting, which with 2 cover. So first time, second time, I was done, and it doesn't move away. So I'm really glad about it. Even after passing the washer on it, it doesn't move away. It's really great. For the main body work, I used another type of painting. It says you need to take the one from the gray color, actually, from the color you want, but like I like when it looks like the old color, but it has to be specific, with specific characteristic that says that it resists to pretty much everything. It resists to time, it resists to rain, it resists to super strong temperature, hot or really cold. It resists to tour hammer, it resists to many things. So once you've done that, your tractor will look a lot better. And so what we still have to do now is, for example, I'm gonna give you the example of my tractor, is that we only have to remove the seat, which is not looking good really well, so it's just a small, for the old tractor you will find the seat about 80 or 100 euros, a dollar, I don't know where you're from, on internet or in the shop. It's gonna be I guess a bit more expensive, but that's the only thing that we need to remove. You just need to find step by step. It's not my career job. It's not. I'm not a professional worker on this area. So I've done some couple of changes that made it from really much better to closer to perfection. I mean, like the small thing that makes the difference. Once you've done the painting, once you've done everything, me, I had to paint in red, and in the front of the motor, I had to paint it in black, but it was already looking good. The thing I had to change is that I had to bolt again. I mean, like we lost it, so the front logo of the mark Massey Ferguson, the old one, which cost me like about $15, makes the difference at a point that some people can think you bought a new car, you bought a new tractor. It makes the difference, and it comes like the berries on the cake, and it's even better. So that's it for the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. The main point was to show you how I've managed to pass from the old tractor you've seen in the quite funny video I've made last year, and the new one I have now, which is the same one but looking much better. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.